Beautiful morning to you out there with the watchers and listening to us live on CHRICED Radio and Television. My name na Princess Aniana. Thank you. Say you deal with us as always. This na Inside Niger program. The one who take carry give you some of the big yarnings then will happen inside the country and even all over the world, and also bring to you the front pages of newspapers. We bring somebody enter for inside studio. We go help us to take a yarn the matters then with the ground, and you also get the opportunity to take a join inside the conversation through the comment section of our YouTube or Facebook Live if you watch us, or you join us for our WhatsApp through dropping whatever it is where you get to talk. But right about now, before we go enter inside the big gist, and also you get opportunity to talk to us, make we take a very short break and bring to you the front pages of newspapers. Welcome back. The Punch newspaper starts with say ADC ticket. Atiku reject all the call for him to step down, and stop there. He change jam no be small for Tinubu. How the matter go down? The Punch go give you the full yarns. Oga Kwatkwata of Police IGP don't do like a transfer. They don't do redeploy for some new DIGs them, and 17 commissioners of police will just chop promotion. For issue of recapitalization, pension companies don't begin to find 277 billion naira lifeline. What is that about? The Punch carry am to tell you. For this issue of VIP protection, NSCDC don't begin to do moves to collect about 30,000 officers put for work. The big gist inside the Punch on top power, light matter, electricity subsidy don't they near 2 trillion naira every year. People then would they use light don't pay 1.13 trillion naira for light in 6 months, even though the light no steady. And the fact say the subsidy, the small they take support light, the money they increase, it don't they cause fear now everywhere. That's now waiting Punch still talk. And on 2027, Turaki don't come out now say Jonathan don't promise to be more active inside PDP. For issue of Ekiti election, opposition parties they threaten, say they no go show. They will not come for the election on top, say they minus PDP candidate from the list. GNI fire 3 people of the same parents were born to death. Then go bury them on January 14. And for issue of bandit Giaga, police don't release 6 vigilantes where Nigerian army be arrested. All of that and more day inside the Punch newspaper. Now the Vanguard can start with NERC, that's na people they will regulate light, saying 5.36 million electricity customers na still never get meter. United Nations say that thing where US go do, that operation they go run for inside Venezuela, say they use anti-rubbish international law and other bodies them with different policy of Igbo people experts now don't they para for the US strikes and the capture of Maduro. And Atiku don't come out now say, Nigeria democracy, they face very dangerous threats. And for issue of torchlightment, police don't release 6 vigilantes inside Kwara State. And the big gist for inside the Vanguard, terrorists, no dolo, they are showing themselves for inside Kwara, Katsina, Kaduna, and they don't kidnap plenty people. They ask for 300 million naira for the 7 where they kidnap for Kwara. Then they kidnap 1 photojournalist for Kaduna State. We thank God, things not turn bad for inside Niger State as they discover 3 things where they blow like bomb that they call an IED for Mashegu local government area of Niger there. Catholic Pope don't they tell political leaders them say make them know they justify violence. Oyo State don't suspend a traditional ruler on top illegal mining. Another story for inside the Vanguard for the issue of River State. PDP don't they blast APC over Wike. That's the Turaki side of PDP. They give APC word on top Wike, telling them say they no go fit come now, come they cry. When things been they happen, they no do anything. But the Wike faction don't give APC, the national secretary now, 48 hours to apologize. Now, Afe Babalola say, my life is good. I did fulfilled after I arranged down a world-class university. Chief of Army Staff don't go visit IBB, Abdul Salami, Governor Bago, and he promised, say, then go tie top security in all of this country. And the little sports yarns for inside the front of the Vanguard on 2025 AFCON. Now, Super Eagles and Algeria go play inside quarterfinals. All of that and more in the Vanguard newspaper. Now, the Guardian come out now, say in 2027, I know they step down for anybody. Now, the promise where Atiku, they promise there be that. One report don't bust out now, say more than 140 million Niger people will become more poor by December. On UN matter, they don't come out now. The para say United States, US operation inside Venezuela, say they use that rubbish international law. Nigeria fuel and crude importation concern, say the thing, it pass price war. Poor interagency cooperation, the one of say different job bodies, they know they work together. Now if we take drag the investigation into Anthony Joshua car accident. IGP don't order now, say all of those escort for VIP, all of those people, the way they don't come out from VIPs them. Oh yeah, may they gather them, gather those police, gather them, let's see who them be, where them they and know how far. And then they don't deploy DIG and 17 commissioners of police. Chief of Army Staff don't promise, say, everything will be well inside the country, and can they say they need to really do this state police and also arrange forest guards. APC no get right to complain about Wike. Now waiting PDP, they yan be that. Police don't grab a 20-year-old suspect on top 1 billion naira international romance 419. Resident doctors don't they give each other word, they get a quarrel on top negotiation and say January 12th and then go start strike. Finally, for front of the Guardian, government of Oyo State don't suspend one of their traditional rulers on top accusation of illegal mining. The Guardian get all of that and more for you to enjoy. The Nation newspaper can start with say Shekarau stand jim for the back of Abba Yusuf against Kwankwaso. Distribution companies make 570.25 billion naira by the end of third quarter of 2025 and say 228,614 meters now in them put for inside people houses. Kwara police don't release and free 6 vigilante members inside Edo State. Police religious leader, police say one religious leader, they under torchlightment on top accusation say he get plan to attack Wike. Obedient movement don't come out now say Obi will not go for anything less than presidential tickets. Waiting, Donald Trump now don't they make mouth say waiting their soldier go do for inside Venezuela. Ooh, is amazing. Support base for Tinubu don't they increase more inside River State as Elders Council, Dokuba Sari don't join forces with Wike. Students now don't begin the gather, they ginger for support for the tax laws and that protest. So they say they be one do fear. They don't push on to one side. We hear now say this tax reform, no go affect school fees inside universities. 1 million now go get federal government digital skills training, and Jonathan still they active in PDP. All of that now round up the front pages of the Nation newspaper. Now the Daily Sun say in 2027, no aspirant go step down for ADC presidential primary. Atiku on that. Terrorists plant explosives, things that would they blow like bomb for inside farms for Niger State and even others. Them APC Topoga, Vatsa, don't they say may they arrange military base put for inside Agwara. Military don't bust a suspected suicide bombing network for inside Northeast and then seize terrorists, the person where they supply logistics to the terrorists that don't grab that person too. Young adults, young adult people, they affected pass inside the 1,119 Lassa fever cases where NCDC don't discover so far. CSOs, they para for fiscal rascality inside the Tinubu National Assembly budget repeal that they ask for transparency and constitutional compliance. Finally, for front of Daily Sun, support Tinubu to maintain progress. Now, waiting Wike, the ginger voters for inside River State to do be that. And the Daily Trust can start with Jonathan saying PDP is alive and strong. They don't recover explosive device inside Niger State. Super Eagles talk saying a lie. There's no quarrel among them and they don't ready. They seriously ginger for the revenge game we then get against Algeria for quarterfinals. And for Katsina matter, killings, kidnappings don't start again. Then PWC, one joint body now we do a report, say 141 million Nigerians go there inside poverty this year 2026, and don't they suggest say make them do food supply, do different changes and some other good works them to avoid this situation. And rounding up the front pages of newspapers, now the Punch Sports Extra. And inside the Punch Sports Extra, Nigeria don't set to play Algeria for quarterfinal. Adams don't visit Imama where they sick for inside hospital. Eagles don't come out from Eagles go come out from Fez, go Marrakech on Thursday. Diallo shine as champions don't pursue the Stallions. That now the game will be say them play yesterday. Bassi de Toile for the traveling Fulham fans. Arsenal now in the lead the race for Adeyemi. Rosenio don't take over as a co-chair for inside Chelsea. Settled. Eagles just saying, say no big deal for inside the Igiaga between Osimhen and Lookman as Nigerians now they push, say they need to range punishment for Victor Osimhen. How we say, there's nothing like saying go switch to United. Salah decision and they delay moves to Chiesa. Barcelona, they interested in Goretzka. And finally, record £55 million now on ground for 2025 Australia Open. All of that and more now you go see inside the Punch Sports Extra newspaper this morning. So just make it a date with yourself and do yourself for one good deed of to try get even if not one or two of these papers, you know, open the pages, read the full gist, not just walk with the headlines, read the full gist, know what's in the inside, remain informed, make your own for no loss. And again, join us again tomorrow, same time, same station for another edition of the front pages of newspapers. But right now, no go nowhere because big stories coming up next on the show.
Hello, my country people of Nigeria. It don't take small where I say you. Maybe now one of the reasons why rumors in the spread say Kebobo don't leave the media space. But you know what? Say no to fake news. Because I never get tired and I know they retire. I just change gears more and make we enjoy ourselves better. Before you don't listen to me and that voice they sweet you, the analysis they tutorial you. Now you go to watch me live on top CHRICED Radio and television, where we go to break down news analysis well for you. On top of newspaper radio, big story where they happen. Inside program what we call Inside Niger. You go enjoy our well because we go break am for you, you go reason with us, and you go understand the grammar well. Wetin you need to do now na to follow us on top www.CHRICED Radio TV.com.
Welcome back inside Nigeria Studio on Top Sale. My name na Princess Aniana. Time don't reach for the big to reach them in the news. But I also do with us live on Facebook, live with us on YouTube at CHRICED Radio TV. And as the show they go on, you can drop your contributions for the comment sections, or if now what we do for front of newspapers you want contribute inside, just go ahead, drop your own contributions for inside the comment section. We're also there on WhatsApp at 0906-891-8345. Just tell us the color of your belly and we could definitely read them out on the show. On our website, we did www.CHRICEDRadioandTV.com. On other social media platforms at CHRICED Radio TV, and we go to relate. Now, coming back inside the studio, I get Kolawole Omoni with me. Kola, good morning.
Good morning, Princess.
Thank you so much. See you stop by again today.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so starting the matter this morning, let's go to insecurity, because now, according to one of the newspapers, them will touchlight this morning, say just not even up to a week after the killing of over 40 people for inside Niger State, bad guys now don't begin to show themselves, and this time it affect Kwara, Katsina, Kaduna, and then thank God, as God will have it for Niger State, it no go bad. So then discover 3 things then where they blow like bomb, what they call improvised explosive devices. Now for inside the one of Kwara, they actually go there to go kidnap a traditional ruler. They say when they read it, they ask where the Kabiyesi, where the Olori. Say now they say they know they there. Now then pack 7 people from the same family, 2 small children, about 5 adults, and they don't ask for 300 million naira to release them. Money where they say they no get. They now come, and then in Kaduna too, waiting with they hear they now say a photojournalist will be work with NTA, work with AIT, elderly man. Say now so they enter in house for evening, go carry this man. People where they live there say, Kai, then they fear for the man because the man is old. He cannot even be able to take care of himself. So they even fear. And now they call on government. Now they say Katsina State too, even though they get negotiation with bandits, they still go there now, go pack people for that side. All of this in the space of like between Monday and today. Now in these ones happen. Please, make we hear your take on these security issues.
Yeah, it's still a continuation of the challenge where we still try to address in the country where we never achieve. And the moment where see that kind of a situation solve, we'll be getting a pocket of attacks here and there like this because the land is vast. We've been talking about how can we use technology to solve this problem. We know if they want to even make procurement, it's not immediately they'll be able to achieve that 100%.
Yeah.
But we're hoping they are doing something because to be fair to the people where they tackle these challenges too, they can't be everywhere, right? We say technology will make it better, but the deployment is still weak, especially in a situation whereby some of these bandits, they even make posts, then get account, then they post on social media and what have you. So if you check that reality where they for granted, go no say, we talk, say we no want hear any attack again forever. It go hard. Now I wish we go hard to say you want to make it materialize immediately. Our only expectation be say, if we hear say na 10 cases of attacks, now we record yesterday, make we hear today say it don't reduce to 8. The following morning, it don't reduce to 7. Oh, next year, it don't reduce to 4 until we get it sorted. But as you speak right now, to say, okay, we'll not go hear anything about insecurity again, it go hard. Because apart from fighting the root cause of the problem, the one way they around, we never really tackle them. And again, they still get more people that they are getting into their camp. That area of say, okay, these people get more people within the recruits. Government really need to address that. And to address that, no be one dating. You will need to tackle unemployment rate. You will need to tackle poverty. You will need to address people where education no dey kajad for them to be able to at least reason sensibly by themselves, for them not to just be wooed by somebody and they just follow them, except maybe they conscript them saying by fire by force. So if all these things they for granted, it go hard any security guy to say in one day I go achieve, say okay, there will be no any attack in Nigeria again, because the nature of our landscape is a challenge on its own. The nature of our porous borders. In fact, at a point there was a report where they talk, say, okay, the places where we know they even govern, it pass places where we get our security guys, where people free take enter into our country. So by implication, if they commit any atrocity too, they feel still run away through those borders. So if we don't use holistic approach to address some of these challenges, it go hard to say, okay, we want to solve this problem. And unfortunately, the moment we happen like this, even if now one case now happen, the impression of many Nigerians will say these guys are not working at all. And again, we've been talking about who are the people where they sabotage their efforts. For instance, I think weekend now, they be kidnap one colonel in Plateau State and then go for the rescue.
Yes.
They rescue this man. We saw the picture. Everything was so clear. How they do the operation. This now the kind of rescue operation they always talk about, to at least let people have confidence in what you are doing. But in a situation whereby they talk say they kidnap so number of people and you say, "Now don't go rescue them," we didn't hear say any kidnapper die, any bandit die, any terrorist die. So it gets issues. So they need to address some of these things for us to be able to get rid of insecurity in the country. And I repeat, not a day job. It will take time. But when we are progressing, let us see that the cases are reducing.
Okay, so in the case of the colonel now, where you say they should say them go do rescue, any then talk who then kill or the terrorists?
They no talk who then kill. They no give more of those details, but then relieve the video.
Of
You
the
understand?
rescuing
Of
work.
the rescuing work, and people see them. You understand? So with that one, it's a bit. It's not that they must not release everything to Nigeria, but when you update Nigerians, okay, now the step where you take be this. Now this also place we'll go do this attack with this. Now the intel you get with this, and this is what you are doing to even get these guys more. When you don't just make everything like say, okay, now black market approach, it get as it go they restore people's confidence. Oh, these people are now trying right now. And again, that kind of situation don't give them impression. Say, oh, now because now them now corner them kidnap now make them swing into action. So it should be something that regardless of who they kidnap, we are all equal before the person will create us. And as a Nigerian, the life of everybody should be a top priority of government.
Bam. Okay, so still on top of the matter now, before Niger State Commissioner for Information, Culture and Tourism will be one of the top organs right now for inside APC, that now Honorable Jonathan Vatsa don't come out now to tell Ogbonge government, say, may they not just sit down, look, say quickly, may them put a military base and also send marine police. You've been talking something about, where they fitted they enter. Now, this man now they come out now, say, for that Agwara local government area for inside Niger State, them say the place, they along the river Niger. And so, now security hot place, where we say terrorists now, if they come there do things, now they use the waterway. Till they run
Escape.
away. Yes, so you can't say, may they put military base, put a marine police for inside that side of Niger State. Do you think that with everything, with Niger State actually need some specific eye right now, especially with this recent development of say people just they go farm. Now they see those three things there for pathway. Now they raise alarm and they say security quickly send people there with the dispose bomb. They go do everything. Thank God no life was lost. Do you think Niger State need that special eye right now?
Definitely. Every location need special attention, but based on the fact that they discover bomb will never explode in the state, and this idea where they talk about, because whether we like it or not, the water, they movable. It go remain there. And if not tactics for them to be committing crime and they run away, like they talk about porous border, then there's a need for them to do something about it. And if you just imagine now, say that kind of attack, no be one local operation. Now people where they highly coordinated, now them go attack and they follow waterway to escape. You understand? So it means say they need security for that particular location too. So it's no bad if they pay attention to them. And again, if you allow these guys to dominate Niger State, it's a way of allowing them to penetrate other regions that they've not been able to achieve for years. Because see the proximity between Niger and Kwara and that of Kogi State, you understand? And from there, they can easily jump to south and southwest, because Edo State too is not too far and what have you. So if you check some of those arrangements, like I've been always talk, if it happen and you say special attention in that particular location, it's not bad. But my problem with it is the moment where they know, say the attention is now given to that state, then go wrong, go another state. This is not the first, this is not the second time. As we discuss Niger and Kwara now, at a point we're discussing Plateau and Zamfara. They are no longer there now. They move to another place, we are discussing it. The reason why they talk, say, now holistic approach, now go fit solve this problem. When it is hurting in Niger, don't let Kano create any space for them to say, okay, all is well, you can come to our state.
Okay, but we get enough hands to make this happen. Because if we go by this now, you're trying to say they need to be on their toes in the whole 36 states plus even FCT. And we're just talking about, say, so they don't talk, say, even places where they go, but where we get like security, even they less than places where we don't get security. If they want make sure, say, they every state, how will they do it?
We don't get enough hands.
So how can we achieve it?
But just imagine deployment of security guys during election nationwide, how it be. You get the point? At that point too, it's not at a particular spot they are conducting election in Nigeria, right? They are conducting it in every nook and cranny of each local government, state, and FCT Abuja. And if you check the number of mobilization they always do at that time, you go know, say, true, we don't get enough hands, but it's no bad. So that kind of attention given to election, even if it will be a sustainable attention given to all states to make sure that they do clearance of these guys, what does it take? If we can see presence of soldiers everywhere, militarize our election process, the only thing they will tell us election is a limited number of days. But that same days you ask these people to go to those places, maintain it until normalcy returns. You understand? Do this clearance nationwide. Don't give room for this guy to recruit more people. If we cannot be able to achieve this, now the reason why the likes of USA, they won't come help us. If it will be possible for you to achieve that, the next thing they will tell us is that, okay, maybe because they declare no work for that particular day. But the truth of the matter is that we still get, anywhere you go to that time, you see security presence. They must not be every day. These people just want to know how the atmospheric condition of the place where I want to go attack be. They don't sleep or then wake up. Are they alert or not? That's what they need to strike. So if you now leave it like that and you say, oh, you don't have enough, because truly, because they don't get enough, they will still get some of those guys that are following politicians, following VIPs here and there. We don't know whether they are still really complying with the order, the last order we Oga President give now.
IGP talks they made them mobilize all the ones they don't withdraw. And the NSCDC say they want to employ 30,000 more officers into themselves. The IGP just gave an order shot to gather whatever has been withdrawn so far.
So if they can be able to at least respect that order and they obey the order and they sustain it, because they can obey in 1 week, they go back to their normal business. So if that's not the case, that kind of attention being given to election,
Yes.
if they give it for just a month, princess, say nationwide, you want to clear these guys, they will be able to achieve it. And you will know that the number of cases, the number of attacks will reduce. Because those people, they don't even need to see soldiers in that place where they want attack. They want the feeling, say, okay, soldiers, they everywhere. If I do anyhow, I collect them auto. So if they don't have that kind of feelings, the place where they know, say, they hot, that attention they there, then go run away from there, go strike in other states.
Okay, so finally now on this topic, the Nigerian army don't stay there ready to shift more of their soldiers to those communities where bandits they affect for Niger State and other parts of the country, and even say that order that na the Oga Chief of Army Staff, that na Lieutenant General Waidi Shaibu, na and say they will do that order to the last where Oga President Bola and Tinubu said and say made them wipe out all terrorists, bandits, and gunmen inside this country.
Like they tell you, it's just like repeating what I just said now. Then they focus
and
attention.
They're using technology. They also mention.
They mention technology, good and fine. Let us see the impact of how it work and let them update Nigerians. The moment you are not, it gets some certain things where they always, occasionally I used to hear. Somebody been gist me, I think one of our colleagues been talk recently, say, he gets somebody we talk, say in the last 1 year, they enjoy free train.
Yes,
in
train ride.
Abuja here. You understand? That kind of story, if you hear it, it will encourage others to say, oh, maybe this government is trying. If security guys are making use of this technology, let them communicate. Let them update Nigerians. They must not give details because they will tell you saying national security. But at least, as a result of this technology, now 2 kidnappers they see to arrest in a month before. But this month, to have been able to arrest 20.
Yeah.
With details, not manipulated figure let us feel like, okay, everything is well. No. So if they communicate well, we'll be able to at least relate with them. If there's any place we need to also sympathize with them, we do. Any place to encourage them, to support them, we do.
Okay.
So the idea of saying, okay, oh, they out for Niger, we rush, go enter Niger. These guys escape. They commit atrocity in other place, waiting for governor's order or president order before security guys will move to that place. They don't already keep many people. That one for now, it no work. I remember when they won't conduct election in 2015, at a point they had to suspend the election. You understand? I think, was it 2015 or 2011? At a point, they had to suspend the election. It was 2015. That they say, okay, they needed Jonathan hired a mercenary from, I think, South Africa to come and do clearance. You understand? If not that kind of clearance, now they need right now, if for no bad, because these guys are shifting location almost every day. And the nature of the country is so easy for them to navigate. You see many of our security guys on the road causing traffic here and there, but these people know locations where they will follow, that they will never go to that particular place where they do roadblock. So we need that holistic clearance nationwide, or maybe if they don't have the capacity to do nationwide, at least where the matter ought where we're now, you go see, say, they always they hard for this guy to quickly navigate or to move to south. You understand? If na 19 northern state now they won't cover for now, let them be able to do this thing. So that at least you know that, okay, we have more progress in terms of security.
Okay, so make them try focus, even if not where the thing for the matter, but make them put, I do this thing well and make sure there's presence. Because like Coca-Cola talk, it's most times these people, they just want to know whether you dey alert or you know they alert. And remember, security in everybody business, make we self try today at alert 247. Now, PwC, one body don't come out now to do a report on waiting the economy of Nigeria will look like this 2026. And it's like they just follow by talk where even World WHO being talk last year. Now, these people now don't come out say as it is, like around 141 million Niger people fit day in more poverty between now, in short, this year 2026, between now and December. And then they can't talk different things. You know, they say this year now about 62% of Nigeria people go there for terrible poverty levels. And so even though policy adjustment day, economy, like say, don't stabilize, but the real income, the real money where people they get, say they're very weak. You get, and then living cost, we they talk, say inflation is coming down, but say price of things then. You get feed still they come up because now chop most Nigerians now about feeding and the problem and say from waiting that they look from their projection poverty go still day this year. What do you have to say with how Nigeria, how did they say inflation is coming down, price of food is coming down, policy are working and go where?
Yeah, the truth of the matter is that I don't know whether presidency could get time for these people who bring up this
they
report.
Actually respond, talk, say the report, no, it doesn't make sense. They deny the report.
Because that's where I'm heading to, yes, that they will definitely deny this report. Okay. And one of the reasons why they go deny them, then go tell you the paper data. Say our inflation don't drop from 30-something where they take over to, I think, whether 14 point something thereabout now. That's December. You understand? They will not remind Nigeria, say they do waiting in Oyinbo they call rebasing. You understand? You know, at a point it dropped from 30-something to 18 point something, where they claim say they do rebasing. The method where they take calculate inflation, they change the method. Now it be simple way of me explaining layman understanding for the rebasing. So as a result of that, the method where they change is jack down from 30-something to 18 that time. Oh, you understand? But in reality now, for people who don't go remember how that calculation be take happen that time, then we'll just tell you, say, oh, we met it around 30-something, or maybe when we remove subsidy, it jack up to around 30-something, but now it's 14. But they will not remind us, say, they did, at a point they did rebasing that brought it to 18. You understand? That one did there. Meaning, whatever happened between that period is not something people can feel in the market. Now, formula, now then change. It's just like, say, you won't come out from here, go Kubwa. Instead of make you follow this direction, you say you want to first enter Gariki. You understand? They now have a shortcut. Okay, follow here. You go arrive at the same time. You feel arrive before others. So that the formula we didn't use that time before. Okay. So now the situation on ground, true, if you want to be fair to the government, get some items we don't drop for market. In fact, many items don't drop for market. It's not only what they call it, foodstuff alone. Because I did a little market survey lately about a particular things where I be one buy. Like you understand?
Something for building them.
Yes, all those kind of stuff like that. I guess some will be say maybe 8,000 naira before. Yeah. We are now seeing it 7,000 naira, 6,800, 7,200 and stuff. You understand? So the percentage being dropped small. And waiting cause that particular one because of the foreign exchange stability. Because now they be the purchasing power. Because you don't get many things where they produce in the country. For instance, between April last year and December last year, the dollar against naira being dropped from 1,600 and something to 1,415. Yeah. I don't have the current price today. Now. You understand? And consistently, it has been around that range of 1,004 plus. So when you have a stable forex like that, you might likely enjoy that kind of slight reduction in some of those imported goods and services. You understand? It may be part of it. But where the burden is right now for many Nigerians is that many of those government policies don't already restrict Nigerians from getting more money. Now, the reason why these people were emphasizing on income. You have many things to buy in the market, but no money to buy it. In economy policy, it go make things cheap, but you don't have the capacity to buy it. The reason why you see many people wey don't go put plenty things, stock am for house, say they won't make gain there when the price increase, then enter gbese. Because at a point when they no see say the thing no they jack up again, they were forced to release it to the market, and prices of commodities drop, but no money to go buy them. And apart from no money to go buy them, there is no policy for price control in the country. So no matter any effort where government they even put in place, people still they use their own discretion to become government of themselves, to do whatever they like. That's another factor. So if you now check some of these things, for instance, I have 5 children. I can be able to feed them before they come out subsidy, before they change the formula of forex, where the thing jump from around 600, 700 naira, where they thought say they no one doing black market and official rate, jump go 1,500 naira. That time, I can be able to take care of my family. But the situation will be like that again right now. I still collect this same amount that I was collecting that time. It's what they are still paying me. But everything already jack up. So by implication, the people will be rich before, they naturally become middlemen. The number of middlemen naturally become people where they also, where no fee cope. And the people where they try to chop 2 square meal in a day before, it reduced to 1. People where they chop 3, reduced to 2. People where they struggle to chop 1 before, they turn professional or corporate beggars on the street. So if you check some of these things, government will come and give you their official data, how things they work. They want to use that one to woo foreign investors. But in reality now, how they take affect people, the moment you don't have money to buy whatever is in the market, it's cost to you. You can't afford it, regardless of how cheap it is. And the moment you cannot be able to feed yourself 3 times in a day, now the index, the template where they take calculate whether you are poor or not. Now the reason why I may support this particular report is not because things are not cheap. It's not because inflation are not coming down from the market as government be they claim. But the truth of the matter is that people are not getting more money into their account. How can they get more? You focus on industrialization. You don't have policy that will make more companies to fold up. You have policy that will encourage more companies to employ more people. Person where they employed 10 before, you will give him room for that his business to boost well to say, oh, I need more 5 staff. Not how you'll be thinking at midnight, I need to drop 2 out of 10 where I get. So, because you can't expect government to be dishing out money, dashing everybody money on the roadside, what they always do, delay pack money now, wait till 2027 and be giving. No! You need to create that enabling environment for all these companies to strive. But the point is, if we have 10 companies opening today in Nigeria, we have maybe 12. Factories say they want shut down or they want to downsize. That has been the problem we will debate right now. And again, in the course of all this one, we see the struggle with this one, we now get a policy that says, okay, if you get 100 million naira income, I will get 30% of it as my tax from you. You see all these factors. Even if the business is booming and the company is doing well, they may think of say, oh, because of this tax, so I know what to come out of my pocket to government, and you still pay another way to they call that particular one where they want you to replace this test fund. Okay. You understand? Make it 34%. In 100 million, if you have 34 million naira that you are giving out to government, that one will not make you to think, say, you want to employ more people. And government cannot be employer of labor. They can only create an enabling environment. And the moment you employ one person, you are already feeding the entire family members of the person. Especially in Africa, where we say, okay, if somebody they succeed in your family, it don't turn to something where every other family member go they leak, even beyond your nuclear family. You now see the way you are spreading it. When that person, only that one person, loses his or her job like this, it means almost 15 or 20 people, they go down to go they beg or to constitute nuisance or to even add to the burden of insecurity in the country.
So going forward, we Nigerians now, what are we supposed to do concerning this report?
We Nigerians, we need to do more by at least getting more initiative. One good thing about problem is, if you are that creative, inside that same problem, there's a solution to it. If you are the first person to look for that solution, you will not only provide solution, you will make money from it. You understand? And in making money from it, you're also helping others to grow. So what people can look from this is that, okay, we now have surplus many things, but we don't have money. What can we do within our capacity to make sure that, okay, we too will help ourselves? You need to identify that problem. For instance, a particular woman gave one particular testimony at a point. Now, ordinary pure water now she dey sell. But her own style of selling the pure water, she doesn't sell one. She identify a particular all this location where we say na hell it food there. They know they get time for buying on some of those things. She just carry those pure water and be knocking on their door and be selling it for them. 1 bag, 2 bags, 3 bags. You understand? And she's making money. She's not the one producing now. She's not the one selling it one by one, but she's selling bags. You understand? It could be something, but just think of what is that unique in this my environment. What's the challenge that you can be able to solve that you too will make more money? Government supposed to create that enabling environment like I be talk, but on your own too, you need to think of something at least to help yourself, help your family, and help your society.
All right, think of something to help yourself, your family, and the society. No worry, you all no go lost. We will survive poverty, no go near us by God's grace. Make we enter into some little politics. Atiku Abubakar don't come out now, come talk, say, forget, I go nowhere. And now they fear anybody. It's not a step down for anyone. Say, his 2027 ambition stand. And then at the same time, he also can, change jam for President Bola Tinubu, say they interfere into opposition things and say our democracy, they shake, say they're on a very dangerous ground. What do you get to talk about this with Matawa we talked yesterday? When would they say if ADC fit at least see say Obi and maybe Kwankwaso if you eventually enter the party come out to get their ticket, it can be something we go shake. But Atiku saying his ambition stands.
Yeah, he has the right to contest. And for the fact, say, now even go water grant on top of that particular political party before others are now attempting to join him now. He won't do that for nothing. And if you check his antecedents, the ambition went on the nurture since 1992, that at a point he stepped down for Kashima Olawale Abiola, MKO then. So, till today, and he's still nurturing that ambition, say, he go add Atiku to talk, say, I go want become a stakeholder in that particular political party. He go want contest. He has the right to contest. Democratically, he is supposed to contest. Nobody should stop him from doing that. But the figure can stop him from winning election, right? I'm not even talking about general election right now. If the people where they the party mean business and they don't want to be influenced and they have direction of where they want to go, how they want to achieve them. If they have the overall or bigger picture for mind, say, oh, this thing, if you go for Atiku, go well for our party based on this, based on this, based on that. They can choose to go otherwise. If they feel like saying I be the best candidate for them, it's still democratic move. You don't go even sweet if you just here say, oh, all of us we don't agree or we carry this person. Say, no, you don't go make a politics sweet. Let them show their the weight, their capacity, say true, are ready. Because person will not feel win primary election, where they say, okay, just carry go. If he also no feel content nationwide. So let them show, say true, we're ready. We want to follow upon the democratic process. The unfortunate part of it is that the party choice may not be Nigerian choice. So these are the kind of things that we need to factor together. The reason why I'm saying is not the kind of primary election they will say, oh, all delegates, come and take your prayers and go and vote. Even at that point, if that is the case, if they have that prayers, they still have it in mind to do the right thing, good and fine. But the truth of the matter is that if they don't get it right from this primary election, it go hard for them to say they're ready. And the moment where ADC talk say, na Atiku be our kind, the way they push for Nigerians, sincerely speaking, APC will celebrate that move.
You don't answer the question even
APC go celebrate that move.
So you think it's not
because
a threat?
Atiku is not their headache. And I will tell you, so many factors are involved. Okay. One of those factors is that Southerners, as impression, say they're supposed to finish their 8 years. Right? If they no agree, the same thing where them face under PDP is waiting them go face. Because when Atiku contested under PDP, now Southern turn that time. But then one PDP, they no agree, they still fly Atiku. It affected them. I mean ethnicity right now. And the region, rotational region, this thing. We know they inside constitution, but then they call them gentleman agreement. You understand? Say zoning. That one, it dey against Atiku right now. Again, if you check, say okay, if they want to say okay, the person where they hot now, where people they won't really feel, based on say okay, somebody will come from the south, where they go fit or say south won't finish their 8 years, apart from Tinubu where they government right now. They'll be reasoning, okay, Peter Obi, who's supposed to be his vice presidential candidate, they don't get right now because even the Concoso they are talking about, he has not officially come to ADC. So we can't count him now, say he dey among them. That one they did. Then again, another thing where they always use for campaign and election in Nigeria, if we want to at least learn from the lesson of how we take manage health of Buhari for almost first 4 years, now age factor for Atiku. 2027 Atiku will be 81 years old.
And that's the last chance he has.
He doesn't have last chance. You can contest at 100 years. The constitution did not say when you reach so age, you must not contest. It's now the discretion of Nigeria to know, say, okay, how old would the person will go call number one? And waiting go be his strength and capacity to rule. How the so-called cabas will not take over his government and be the one to be giving approval or to be proposing or just sign without even seeing the content of waiting they sign. That one too they there. If you check the age bracket of the likes of Obi and that of Konkoso, they are still the same range, 60-something, 60-something. Compared to Atiku wey go be 81 when they want to contest this election. So by implication, if they vote Atiku, it means say if you do 4 years, he go be 85 when he won't come out from office, and he may still contest to run it maybe when he won't be 90 or thereabout. So that one too, again, is a challenge. Then again, if you check, even among the North, he get many of them who still get reservation about Atiku on their own, you understand? So if you check some of these things, and for the fact say this person don't already they contest repeatedly, jumping from one political party to another, I think he has never contested back to back in a particular political party. So far, not only him anyway, Obi to the jump, Konkoso to the jump. But if you check some of these antecedents, sincerely speaking, APC will celebrate Atiku. In fact, they will even beg Atiku, I beg, now you I want to make you contest. So that the journey go there seamless for them. He get many of the Obi guys where they even talk say, if Obi go take vice presidential candidate, they don't go support him again. Yes. So if it is that bad that they have that kind of reasoning, you now imagine ADC saying that Atiku be a candidate. He get as a B. So I would just want them to reason along how APC been run up that time. It was between Buhari, Atiku, and Konkoso that time. And Atiku also, the mentality, the way they bring, oh, he spent a lot of money, he spent dollar, he spent this, he spent that. He did that time too. But APC knew what they wanted. They knew that they wanted Buhari, and they went for Buhari that time, despite all the spendings of Atiku. He spent that time, but they went for Buhari. In fact, Konkoso, where he too struggled to spend that time here and there, he even celebrated being the second person where they be second for that particular election, primary election. So if na that format they won't use, let Atiku contest. It will not be fair to him if they're not allowed to contest that primary election. But it's not an automatic ticket say in go win. It now depends on the discretion and the position of the party now to know where they want to go to, regardless of anybody where you don't influence or you give money.
Okay, so Kola, last words on the show today.
Last words. Okay, we'll be waiting to hear more on top of primary election of ADC, and not of insecurity. I've been talking about, and let me just repeat a bit that okay, we need more forces. Deliberate action, not selective one. Say, oh yeah, you go this state, we hear say things they happen there. For us to at least tackle these guys. If we want to do non-kinetic, the current battle they fight right now, it won't work for the guy in the field. So the non-kinetic might not be able to solve that problem. On top of the poverty index rate, where they propose, say, if you want job, at least you on your own, just think about how you go join that statistics. I think if everybody reason along, how I no want join that statistics, waiting I feel do from the reality where they for ground right now, I think we might not be able to reach that figure, because I'm not praying that we should reach the figure, because it no day okay, it no do well for economy, even for the insecurity we are discussing about, because the moment with no money for pocket or anything to do, you may do whatever to at least survive yourself.
And that's na Kola Wole Omoniye. Thank you so much, Kola, for today.
Thank you for having me.
Sorry, I take too much of your time.
Problem.
And thank you, Nigeria. Say you turn with us. You don't hear them now. Try to do your own to make sure, say, you know, follow. In short, we reduce to make sure, say, this PwC report, say, you know, stand. They say about 141 million Nigerians now go there for more poverty this year. Do what you feel do. You don't already get the report. Do what you feel do so that you know be among those number. And for the issue of ADC tickets, so we'll go there here till they see how the drama they continue to go. And for issue of insecurity, I beg shine your eye. Security day your hand as government they do their own. You self do your own. Your no go lost, my own no go lost. Join us again tomorrow, same station, for another edition of this program. But we did on all social media handles at CHRICED Radio TV, and our website na www.chricedradiotv.com. Thank you again for being with us. My name na Princess Aniana. God bless you. God bless Nigeria.